Hi, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. I've had a lot going on behind the scenes here recently, and I was going to share some of that with you. I have recently purchased a new printer. Yay! I'm so excited. It's been a huge decision as my original printer was working fine. There was nothing wrong with the way it was printing. But it was costing me a lot of money in ink to continue printing digitals for the journals I was making. When I first purchased that printer, I wasn't into making journals, so it was purely for home office use and the occasional project. So my needs changed, and I found that it was costing me a lot of money to buy replacement cartridges on a regular basis because I've been doing more and more coloured printing. So I had heard through Gayle Agostinelli that she used an Epson EcoTank printer. I'd never heard of them, knew nothing about them. I have done a lot of research, and I popped in store to ask some questions. I also asked some questions on the Foxy Crafters page, which is a crafting page, or a page for crafters through Tracie Fox. Tracie has a YouTube channel, and her channel is linked in the description below. Please check her out if you haven't. I'm sure you all have. And the amazing people there were so forthcoming with any experiences that they had or knowledge that they had, and really helped me to feel like it was the right move for me. So I wanted to thank all of you because I really was unsure, and as I may have mentioned, it was something that I did even though realistically my printer was okay that I was using, and I really was worried that I was spending money unnecessarily, but I have my new printer. I've set it up, and I've run this printing plus more and the ink tank. So part of the reason I wanted to upgrade was obviously to save a little bit of money in replacement ink, and to have my ink go further. I found that I was replacing cartridges, oh gosh, it felt like almost every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how much printing I was doing, and it just didn't seem cost effective at all. So I have run off so much printing, and the ink levels are only just starting to move. Like, it's crazy, absolutely crazy to me. So I'm so excited. Anyway, I may have purchased a couple of more digitals that I had been, well, actually they'd been in my cart for a while, and I really, as I said, it was costing me so much in ink that I'd put off purchasing anymore because I just couldn't keep up. So I've had a little shop, I've had a little play, and I just wanted to share with you. So I've purchased these washi tape printables from Artsology, and I've printed them onto a full sheet of sticker paper. So I'm excited to give those a go. I haven't actually used digital washi tape before, and they're so pretty. This one here. So that was just one kit. It came as a set of 3 printables. So, and then I have to the left of me, I've done multiple copies of a lot of these things, and I've been fussy cutting yesterday evening, so I've got a lot of stuff going on my desk at the moment. And I have printed these address labels from Tracie Fox. I have already got some of Tracie's amazing labels, and I love them so much, and I didn't realize until just recently watching another crafter that there were larger labels. So I've purchased those and printed a set of those. So fun. And I should have shared with you, I did also print those in a smaller size. I realised that some of them are different to, sorry, I'm just flicking through my papers that I have to my left. I realised some of them were slightly different, so I've printed them 2 to a page, and I also printed them 4 to a page. So I'm excited to be able to play with those. And then Artsology, I found all of these amazing items in her shop that I don't have access to here. Some of them layaway tags, I think they are. I had never heard of until I started watching some of the YouTube channels that I watch, and I'm assuming they're like a lay-by tag. So in Australia we have a lay-by tag. So, well, we have a lay-by. We don't actually have a tag that goes with the lay-by necessarily, but I'm assuming it was to be able to pay something off in store. But please correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I'd never heard of them before watching some of the YouTubers out there. So I have had no idea where to find these things, and Artsology has a lot of these printable forms that can be used for embellishing and adding to journals. So I was really excited to find those and purchased quite a few. So I've got this guest check, and there was another guest check form there that was all white. But I really love vintage, and I love the look of the tones on this one, so I purchased this one. And then, I'm hoping you can see okay, the time cards. So fun. I'm so excited to have these to play with. And the layaway tags that I was talking about, I haven't even read them. So they do look very similar to our lay-by that we have available here, so just a different name for it, but I'm excited to try them. And then I think this was an inventory, so I've just got, yes, inventory tags. I've just got my iPad set up to my right so I could check names and sellers for you. So, and then a boarding pass from Artsology. I love it looks like it was printed on a really old printer, and it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's sort of got lines through the text, which makes it look a little bit aged, which I really love. And some alteration tags. And I think, yes, there were 4 in the set, so with 4 different numbers, which I thought was fabulous, because you can add a couple to a journal and they won't be exactly the same. Excuse me while I fix my chair up. And then these labels here. Now I haven't printed both sheets because I decided I could use these in the journal I'm working on at the moment. So I've just printed the one, but it did come as a set of 2 sheets. And these were labels from Artsology as well. And I thought they were lots of fun, very different, beautiful colours. And then these printable butterflies, I've actually been looking for pink butterflies, and I had been through the butterflies that I had here and I hadn't found very many. And I found this printable through Allegra Digital. So I purchased that and I've printed it off. It's a full sheet of butterflies for fussy cutting. Or it could be printed onto paper and used as a scrapbook sheet, like a collage sheet, sorry. So I thought that was lots of fun. So I'm excited to have a play with that. I've actually fussy cut some of those last night. Oh, I did have the different size labels here for LoveJunkJournals. So that was my 2 to a page and that was my 4 to a page. And then somebody whose artwork I have fallen in love with, and I actually heard about this person through Gayle Agostinelli's channel, and I believe Gayle only recently discovered this artist herself, and since watching Gayle's channel and having a look at the artwork, I think I've purchased almost every collage kit that she has, and they're just amazing. Seriously, they're so pretty. So this was the latest kit from Journal Centric. Journal Centric are also on Etsy, and I will link them below. And the collage papers are just beautiful. As I said, this is the latest kit. So this is kit number 9. So there's a total of 9 different collage kits altogether. And these collage papers are just so beautiful. I'm really excited to play with them and add them to my journal making. Just so pretty. I love that one. I just think that's gorgeous. I hope you can see okay. You should be able to. So yes, I'm in love with them. And they go for days. I think I've actually got 2. I've got the full kit from collage pack number 9, and then I think I've printed a couple of additional ones from other packs. I do have prints of the other packs, but I don't have them, I don't think, in this pile. Now I think I can hear my hubby home. Aren't they beautiful? Just so pretty. And that's the last of those. And then I found this tear sheet, and I'm just looking for it on my iPad because I'm really sorry, I don't remember who I got it from. I'll turn it around so you can all see. I have a feeling I know, but I'm not 100% sure, so sorry about that, everybody. Hubby just arrived home, so I found the sheets here. It is from Artsology, and it is the Butterfly Bliss tear sheets or collage paper, and there's 4 in the set. So, oh my goodness, I just love them. Just checking that I'm focused after stopping the camera. Okay, and I did a second set of those as well, so, and then these sheets here are from Antique Paperie, I believe, and I've printed these collage sheets 4 to a page so I can use them as journal cards. I was watching somebody else's channel just recently, and they did something similar, and DD I think it was, and they had done something similar, and I thought that was a really fun idea, so I've decided to give that a go. So I've printed off some of these sheets 4 to a page, and I think they look so pretty. And there is a bit of a story to these because I did actually print them a couple of times, and the first time, so my computer is set up in a different room to where my printer is, and I thought I had it all sorted out and did a big print run, and I decided that perhaps I should select the photo paper option on my printer rather than just normal paper. And I did that and then forgot that I did it and sent all these things to the printer, and I'll show you the difference. So note to self, do not use the photo paper. And I wasn't using the same photo paper, but I thought it may affect how it ran through the machine. So I don't know if you can see there. This print has come out a whole lot darker, and it took a whole lot longer to print. So it's obviously, I thought perhaps it would affect the rollers and how the rollers picked up the paper as well. So that was why I decided to try that option. And it's added extra ink. And I picked up the prints and I was like, I really don't like it. What have I done? It didn't look like that before. And then I was a bit scared that it was the printer that I'd chosen, and I remembered that I had changed the selection. So I learned the hard way, but I decided that these might be fun in a more grungy type journal. So I do have a few different sheets of those because I did do quite a few prints before I realised, and we won't talk about that anymore because, whoopsie. So really happy with those. And then these butterflies here are just so pretty. Again, I'm sorry, I can't remember who I got those through. Sorry guys, I wasn't very organised when I turned the camera on. I heard hubby was coming home and decided I wanted to do a video with these before I started using them. So I've hopped on here really quickly to do that, and he's called me out anyway. So I'm just trying to finish the video before he decides he wants to come inside. I find it really hard to concentrate when he's in here. I feel like I start whispering, and I don't know why I do that, because he would be fine if I was videoing and he was around. I just feel really strange doing it, and I think because I haven't been doing the videos for very long, still feeling a little bit strange doing them, I suppose. So having an audience, although I've put it on YouTube and all of you out there get to see it, having an audience at home seems so strange. So, but anyway, they're just beautiful. And again, I fussy cut some of those out last night. I did a couple of prints of them. So there are multiple pages of this one too. So pretty. And then these black and white printables, I think, are from Farmerage. I got a bit excited when I was printing, and I started going through my previous purchases, and I printed some things that I don't believe I've printed these before. So again, if I got it wrong, I will link in the description below so that you are aware. But they're just so pretty, and I love the fact that they're black, and this backing color is almost like a tea stain in itself. So I think they'll be really pretty with the tea stain paper. And again, I believe these birds are from Farmerage. Farmerage or Art Vintages. I'm pretty sure they're Farmerage. Love the colours. And another printable from Tracie Fox from LoveJunk Journals. It is the Faux Ephemera Set 2. I believe there's a couple of these. I printed one on, this is photo paper, and I printed one on normal paper. And I thought the normal paper I might be able to use as some collage paper. And this is part of the Faux Ephemera Set 2 also. And I purchased this a little while ago, I believe, and I forgot that I purchased it. So it was a fun find in my on my hard drive. And this is the tiny embellishment set, which again I purchased and I forgot I purchased. I think I purchased these at a time I ran out of ink, or I came very close to running out of ink. So I really wanted to print them, but I was scared that it would use up all my ink, and I didn't need them for the project that I was about to work on, so I sadly had to wait. Oh, and these here, I believe, are me practicing printing two-sided. So I had a little play. The machine I bought, the Epson EcoTank 2750, is a two-sided machine, and sadly I haven't been able to get it to double-side these papers automatically, but I did work out how to do them manually. And thank you again to all of the Foxy Crafters on Tracie Fox's crafting page, because they did answer an awful lot of my questions when I was having trouble with this. And although I can't do it automatically, I'm really pleased with the way they've printed two-sided, doing it manually. Sorry, I couldn't do it automatically. I'm not sure if that's what I said. But I'm really pleased that I can do it manually and have them come out the way they did, because my previous printer, it would shift where the white space is. So on one side it would have the paper this way, and on the other side it would have the image over this way. So I was actually effectively having to cut off quite a large amount of my papers. So these couple, I think I've just printed single-sided so that I could use the collage paper. I have been using this in the journal I'm working on at the moment. They're from Antique Papery, I believe. They're just so pretty. So I've printed a few of those. These are double-sided. So yeah, with this new printer, I can cut that strip off here and this tiny strip off here and have quite a substantial amount of paper left. So that made me very happy, because it just wasn't working with my previous printer. And this is the test print that it did when I set it up, and I decided that I'd keep this for the strip at the top. I thought that was quite fun. And I think, not the second paper, but the third, there is this fun little strip here. Don't know if I'll ever use it, but I thought I'd keep it for that reason. And who knows. And then I printed this one onto cream card, and it's also double-sided. So I may be able to use that for a pocket or an envelope or something like that. And I wanted to see what the print would look like if it was on the cream rather than the white. And I'll just let you know, this is one of the, I believe it's Journal Centric collage kits. Yes, and I love it so much. And again, these are from Journal Centric also. And so I've printed these double-sided. I love the paper, and I think they'll make fun pages in a journal, or I can use them for envelopes or for cards or all sorts of things. So having the double-sided options there, I thought would be lots of fun. And these are some single-sided. Like I said, I got kind of crazy with it, just playing. But it will be so fun to have all of these different options available to me. So I've printed that one twice. Must have really liked it. And that's the last. Anyway, I am really looking forward to being able to use these in my journals, and I want to thank all of the amazing creators out there of these beautiful papers, because they are so fun to be able to add to my journals. And thank you all for watching. I hope to see you soon. Happy crafting, everybody, and bye for now.